When you drop the two, don't do it. Sharp your mouth, oh. Maybe this one, you don't know what you did. When you drop the bread.
On a scale of 1 to 10, would you rate this movie for me, and what would you rate it? Please drop it on the comment section before I proceed to making my own video, because once I drop my own opinions and ideas, my reviews, I wouldn't want them to influence yours. Hi guys, my name is Diego, Little of Africa, and yeah, I'm here to review, or rather talk about the movie, the show Blood Sisters. Yeah, this is not a spoiler alert. Be rest assured that I'm not gonna say something that will spoil the movie for you if you haven't seen it, so stick around. The season 2 just came out this month. Is it this month? June, yeah, 2026. And the season 1 was in 2022. And I can remember vividly then that when I watched this season 1, you know, the hype was a lot then. So I had high expectation prior to watching it. And I can tell you that when I watched it, I was like, is this it? I couldn't connect with the characters. I couldn't connect with their actions. I didn't say I'm not saying they didn't do good, yeah, but personally I didn't really find the season 1 that much intriguing as people portrayed. Then fast forward to season 2. That's why I've been very skeptical and nonchalant and indifferent about seeing season 2. But I've been seeing people talk about the movie. Some people are saying, oh, the movie is so nice. I have one guy on my WhatsApp who blogs on WhatsApp, and he was like, this movie is trash. This season 2 is trash. They should have just stopped at season 1. And I was like, I'm seeing contradictory opinions. Maybe it's nice I get to watch this movie and see for myself. And ladies and gentlemen, as a lazy movie watcher, I just finished watching this season 2 today, and oh boy, yeah. First of all, I'll tell you that I cried. I'm such an emotional boy. I can't stand tears. The worst thing might happen to me and I wouldn't cry, but once I see someone shed tears, I go cry, eh? So yeah, first of all, the movie was quite emotional. This season 2, is it a movie? It's a show, so I wouldn't call it a movie. But if I call it a movie, please pardon me. Movie just comes out easily in my mouth. This season 2 was quite emotional. Why do people come on social media to talk negativity about things that are clearly good, that are clearly okay? You still see people come on social media to talk trash about it. But let me just be as objective as I can, because everyone is entitled to their opinion. In my own opinion, this movie was it. It was lit. This season 2 was it. I cried. The suspense was suspensing. The actions were actioning. The actors were actoring. Like, yeah, he gave what he should give. And one of the main reasons I was very, very emotional in season 1 was because I thought to myself that this is actually some people's reality. Yeah, in this country, so many people's reality. First of all, you are innocent of some accusations. They just carry it put on top of you, and you're serving terms for it. Not everyone is as lucky as Kemi and Sarah in this movie. Then you are in the prison, you're mandated to do something you don't want to do. Guy, imagine living in such a hell where you can't help yourself, you can't do nothing, and you must do what another prisoner wants you to do. I was really emotional watching it, seeing how they were doing the bathroom, and I'm like, there are actually some people who are innocent in prisons currently. How would they be feeling? What would they be doing? So yeah, it was quite emotional, and I love that the movie touched that aspect. Like, I was thinking that the prison season is gonna be back when I was seeing the trailer, but I love that they actually portrayed some ills in the prison. So I'll give that to them. Why are people saying that no actor stood out? It was only Blessing or Bassy Jessica that stood out. That was the lady that acted Mimi that stood out in this movie. That's a freaking lie. These actors gave all they could, and I, as a theater artist, as a movie reviewer, I will tell you categorically that these actors, they all acted like rent was due. If they were not that good, I wouldn't be as emotional as I was. It was because he entered. So yeah, they did their best. The suspense was suspensing, and I will tell you that I prefer season 2 to season 1. Who goes you to tell me that that's not true? Who? I prefer season 2 to season 1. I enjoyed when I watched season 1 in 2021. It took me like 1 week, and that was because I couldn't pay attention. I watch and stop, watch and stop, and I also know that that affected my perspective of the movie after I was done seeing it. The suspense was there. There were places that my heart was beating. That's how you get to know that this suspense is suspensing. An actor cries and you're crying alongside them. An actor is acting and you're so angry. Why is she doing this? Why is he doing that? That's how you get to know that these actors, they are delivering their job. And yeah, those were the emotions I felt when I was watching this season 2. Also, what Kemi did to Sarah, I do not endorse it, because Sarah did not leave her in that prison. Even though I understand where Kemi was coming from, her heart and everything, I totally understand, because she felt like Sarah abandoned her. Good. But she was wrong. Sarah never abandoned her. It wasn't Sarah's wish, and she tried as much as she could to get her on board, and she wasn't even aware when she was smuggled out. And also, she also went back for you. So why are you still angry? I understand her anger though, but she was wrong for being angry. Do you understand what I mean? And also, there are some places that I couldn't understand in the movie. Let's say like the place that Nancy, which is Kemi, got out of the prison. What exactly happened there? Udrak paid some people to let her loose and kill her, saying that she wanted to run away. And then Sarah's mother did, I don't know, I couldn't understand that part because they didn't show us properly. We didn't see who Sarah's mother paid. We didn't see who Sarah's mother and the lawyer contacted. We didn't see. And at the end of the day, they still shot her. And Sarah's mother was like, this was not the plan. Which plan? So I think this was like some part of the movie or the series that I personally I did not understand. Aside that, I think was a good watch. Yeah, I would say it's a movie, so there is no way it's gonna be perfect. It was a good watch, and I will rate it 8.5 over 10. Thank you so much for watching. Drop your own ratings in the comment section, and I will see you in my next video.